All right, guys. Hopefully you can hear us since you couldn't hear the video or see the video. But we are
here,
Jeremy
and Chris,
Twisted Hooks, and we're here to make everybody a better angler by, showing them kind of what to do,
what not to do,
and try to just make the whole community better at once.
Faux show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
Can you hear us? Let us know. Tell us where you're watching from, what you drinking.
Yep.
Huh? I can't hear you, bro.
Can you not hear me?
I mean, maybe it's my headphones ain't turned up loud enough.
I hear myself very well.
I don't hear.
What about now?
I guess I hear myself.
Yeah. How about now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you cranked.
You do have a new headset, so
No, I don't think they're working like they're supposed to.
Got to play the audio and get the audio done. You know what I mean? We'll get that fixed.
All right.
What's up, Iowa crew? Melinda, can y'all hear us out there?
Maybe that's why. It only works if I press this button.
What button?
This button.
Oh.
Now I can hear us really good.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to get a piece of tape for that thing.
I mean, maybe I'm not supposed to hear you unless I want to hear it.
Yeah,
you know
there you go.
Oh, yeah. It sucks having to sit here and hold me.
That's what I'm saying. Take it.
I'm going to break this button. Oh, we're froze. We're having all kinds of wonderful problems.
We are having so many difficulties right now, y'all. It ain't even funny. But we'll get it fixed. And we'll get it fixed, and we'll get it better. How about that?
All right.
All right. Who out there can tell me who says that? And
you,
if you can tell me who says that in the movies, what movie was it?
I mean, that's easy.
I mean, it is pretty easy.
It's easy. You can see and hear. Did you hear or see any of the video? That's what I'm curious about. I don't see Lucas in here yet.
So we're going to have Lucas Bogosian on the show, pro angler again for this is like
Bassmaster, baby.
Bassmaster. It's like our third pro that we've had in a row.
Yeah.
I even made that rhyme and didn't even think I could.
Right?
Yeah. But
you know how we do.
Dude is sick, man. Just like all the other ones that we've had over the last few weeks, they are sick anglers. They're out there doing their thing.
They are.
And they grace us with their presence, or at least their time. How about that?
And we're super stoked. I mean,
no doubt.
I don't know if you've watched any of Lucas's videos or seen him fish, but the boy got talent, son.
The dude is on fire.
Yeah.
For reals.
He's good.
Yeah. He's GUD good.
Yeah.
That's better than good.
You know what we didn't do yet?
What we didn't do yet?
Cheers.
We did not do the cheers. we have, like I said, we had some technical difficulties that has thrown us off our kilter a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're going to spin back into it.
My brother.
My brother. Cheers. I love you.
Love you too, bro.
Hells yeah.
I don't like this.
You don't like
I'm gonna have to do something to this button.
How about, I'm going to tape it, bro.
I don't think its tape is strong enough.
Oh.
So I don't see very many comments about where you at and what you drinking. Melinda's all over it.
Yeah, Melinda's on top of it.
Ma's here. Ryan's here.
Hey, Ma. Hey, bro. Ryan.
Okay, so you got a little bit of the video shortly after. And I did some stuff because I wasn't seeing the video on my end, even though I could hear it playing. So that's what made me wonder.
Right.
So they did see and hear it after I restarted or whatever, the little window, shared the window, but I still wasn't seeing it on my end. Anyway.
Yeah, we couldn't see shit.
It's neither here nor there. Has nothing to do with what we're doing.
Yeah, so we're going to have Lucas Bogosian, and he's a badass dude, like we said before.
Boom, boom.
You know, Rob Moore is racing tonight.
He is at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, he's racing tonight.
Twisted Hook's car.
Running the Twisted Hook's car. That's
Yeah.
right. And
Number one in points.
number one in points. They're doing a race for a fallen iRacer of theirs that didn't really get a whole lot of details from him, but he's
I knew they were doing a televised race. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
for somebody that got
He-
hurt or killed.
yeah, he sent me he said he sent it to you too, but
He sent me the link, but I
Yeah.
didn't see like a story.
Rob, if I don't know, he probably can't. He's probably, off
Prepping.
prepping for that.
Getting hydrated,
Yeah,
emptying the bladder,
getting the massages on
Yeah.
the calves and the forearms and stuff.
taking pictures with all the
Yeah,
race car girls.
that's right. The iCar race.
Yeah,
car
his daughters.
yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
so we talked about he said something about talking about that and didn't really get a whole lot of chance to prepare for the show today. We both had some things going on and we were kind of late to the deal, but
All over the place.
yeah, things are wide open here.
All over the place.
So
Matthew McConaughey.
yep.
Everett movie and Cadillac commercial.
Well, what I meant,
I don't know what every movie.
every movie in Cadillac commercial.
Yeah.
You're probably correct, but what I was looking for was the very first time that he said that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a certain movie that, in fact, I think if I'm not wrong, it was his very first movie he ever played in or whatever, showed in, acted in, whatever.
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I don't know if it's the truth, but that's what they say.
If it's on Facebook, it's got to be true, right?
If it's on the internet, it cannot be a lie.
Right, exactly.
All right. I can't spoil it. We need somebody to throw it in there.
Yeah, come on, man. I know you guys know this.
We don't have very many people on at this point, though.
I think this movie came out.
We did our cheers.
Yep.
What y'all think of these overlays that we're throwing up on here? We're trying to throw love to the sponsors and the people that we're pro staff for and people we just like.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comment. Been a long day. I'm kind of thirsty. You know what I mean?
Been a long day for sure. Been a long last couple weeks.
Yeah.
For sure. Not a lot of sleep. Just, got things going on.
Yeah. Ryan says, hey, Rob. I ain't seen Rob, man. Where's Rob?
Like I said, he's probably prepping for that big race he's got going on
Right.
tonight. But the man is killing it up there in the Twisted Hooks 2017 car.
I mean, he's number one in points, right?
Yes, sir, he is.
So he's loving it. And what a sexy car, let me tell you.
I mean, it is.
Twisted Hooks, baby.
You can't beat that.
Not cheating with Google. He says I'm done. It's horrible.
It's all good. Come on, man. You can try a little bit harder than that. It's
Do you smoke weed, man?
Yeah.
Be a whole lot cooler if you did, man.
Maybe that'll jar your memory.
What's up, Scott?
Yeah. Which one we got? Atkins?
Adkins.
Yep. How you doing, Mr. Atkins, sir?
Yeah, man. All right. Maybe we just need to kind of get into it, and we'll see when Lucas gets on, man.
That'll work. I mean, we can kind of spin around a little bit. You know, we're adjustable.
Adjustable.
You know, just like a wrench.
Yeah.
Like adjustable.
Something like that.
Yeah. We did get the to go fishing last Sunday.
Woohoo!
Man.
Big G.
Yeah, it was the big G. It was also the big HOT too.
Yeah, it was hot. It was
was-
stupid hot.
It was stupid hot. It was so hot I couldn't even wear my glasses, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, my glasses would fog up and steam up, so I couldn't even see through these cotton picking things. So it was miserably hot.
What the hell's Party at the Moon Tower?
That's it. That's it. You got it, Ryan.
Oh, that's in the movie.
In the movie.
Yeah.
Party
yeah.
at the Moon Tower.
Oh, yeah.
man.
I forgot that's what it was called.
Yeah, the Moon Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're all going.
We're all going. Be there or be
there.
square.
That's right.
Some shit like that. But man, yeah, Sunday was hot.
I mean, it was a good morning though.
It was at 5:00 in the morning. It was excellent, man. We rode down the Big G and with all the windows down, and
It was what 73 at 5 in the morning.
yeah, I mean it was already above 70 at 05. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. But it was a good ride down there for sure.
Gunnerville had slow bite for sure.
Yeah, and see that's the thing because we had talked to a buddy of ours who was down in the same place that we were
Last weekend.
Yeah,
Well,
on Friday.
prior weekend.
He-
Last weekend was probably 3 days ago, but the weekend before that.
Yeah, and he said that they were on fire. Now, the only fire that I felt like we
Actually,
had was
no.
the weather.
He was on the water Saturday. We were on the water Sunday.
I thought he was on the water Friday.
I don't know.
One of those 2 days.
One of those
I mean,
days.
it was
Maybe it was Friday.
Yeah, it wasn't, but a couple of days.
It wasn't
difference.
last week. It was the same weekend.
Yeah. So it was just a couple of days difference, and I don't know what had happened. Maybe it was that full moon that came through, and he got there on the first part of the full moon. And we got there on the latter parts of that full moon range. You know what I mean?
You know what had happened was
What had happened was,
you weren't holding your tongue right.
is that what it was?
Yeah.
Well, somebody needs to know they had to fill my
It
tongue.
was super foggy, but not on the water where we went. We went what, North Saudi?
North Saudi is where we went. Yeah, I mean,
It wasn't foggy on the water, but the drive in was really foggy. And it
That
was
is
cool.
correct. It was really. At one point, I had the old F-250 barreled out about 75 miles an hour, trying to get there because
Go fish.
we want to go fishing, and I had to slow down because I couldn't see Jack if he was in front of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still don't have no messages.
That's okay. It's
Come
cool.
on. Come on, man. Anyway.
So yeah, but Jeremy caught him some fish.
So did you.
I caught me one. I had several bites.
I thought you got 2 in the boat.
Negative. I got one in the boat. I had 6 or 8 bites. I even had one fish. I was pulling a trick worm across the top of a lily pad just to get it onto the other side of the lily pad. And one fish hit the bottom side of the lily pad, nowhere near the bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, nowhere near the trick worm.
He just wanted to knock it off his lily pad.
I mean, that's what I figured they were doing. They were just trying to get it out of their way. They wasn't really hungry. They didn't want to eat it. They just wanted it out of their way.
Yeah.
For me, anyways. But
we got a couple to get after it, but
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like we smashed them.
No, not like what our buddy had told us he had done just a couple days prior.
Chris said he saw us headed 35.
Really?
Yeah. That's a long way north or east.
35
So he's
east.
going
Yes.
across.
Yep, we were headed we were around that range.
I mean, we was right
in
there
Woodville.
on 72 turns to what I say, 2 or 3, whatever the name of the
Yeah.
right before you turn towards Goose Pond.
Yeah.
You turn the opposite way and go to North Saudi.
Yeah, so I guess Marks, you live out there somewhere near Woodville or something? Or
I mean, he was headed out fishing too, I suppose.
yeah. Yeah. We were ready to get there, man. The next
Ryan
time
says the cam is going focus.
well the cam
Hey,
is
what?
the cam is sweating right now because it's hot down here in
Oh, the
Alabama.
camera is fixed. It's manual focus. So I don't know how it could go in and out of focus. I think it's your phone, Ryan. Scott Adkins or somebody. Woody had said something about his phone was doing that in one of the first episodes.
Yeah.
I was like, man, turn your phone sideways and restart it.
Give that a shot. See if that works out.
Okay.
Good
it's
deal.
not doing it on my end. That's all I can tell you. I'm just sitting there staring at it in case it freezes.
Well, that one tasted really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a hole in it though. So I'm gonna have to get a refill on that one. Y'all hold out for a second.
Yeah. So he threw trick worm, and that's what he got most his bites on, right?
Yep.
And I threw that damn 4.5-inch Venom buzztail shad, which has gotten me fish for the past 4 weeks. And that's what got me 3 more fish Sunday morning. So I love that bait. That thing it's a workhorse for me right now. What'd y'all catch this weekend? What'd y'all throw this weekend?
Yeah, Marks. You live out near Hollywood. Okay. So you're out that way. I got you.
Oh, I thought he was saying about the cameras. I didn't know that was a town.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hollywood's a town.
All right. Hollywood,
Alabama.
that's what we should start calling him.
Yep. Hollywood Marks.
Right. I tried the hell out of the frog, Chris, and I got 1 hit on 3 different frogs that I threw. They just didn't want it. So I put that buzztail shad on and threw it weightless Texas rig, and that's what I got on.
Actually throw a frog a little bit. I think I got 1 blow up at it or something like that, but it just, I don't know. Like I said, we've heard that, if a full moon, you've got a couple of days on a full moon that the fish will go crazy. And then after that, it's pretty much done.
Yeah. They're probably full.
Yeah. They're probably gorged at that point. So I don't know if we got there towards the end of those little range of 2 or 3 days or what, but they just now I tell you what we did see.
What we did see?
We did see some fish, some type of fish, and I think we figured out they were striper fish that were smashing it. They're just all over the top of the water.
Oh, they were busting all over, and I'm sold that they were striper.
I mean, some of these fish were like bold when they would come back in, bust the water and come back down or whatever. They sounded like boulders coming falling.
There's a big fish.
Yeah,
there's no doubt there's probably some largemouth mixed in there, but I feel like the schools were probably primarily striper.
Right, and where we were at, that's where that channel comes right through there.
Yeah.
So there was constantly current, and everybody knows stripers like current, just like smallmouth. But dude, it was they were some humongo fish for sure.
He lives in Owens Crossroads, half mile from Flint River.
Gotcha.
Fished in Hollywood.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
You have to show us that Hollywood spot sometime, man. Be down.
I've yet to be on the Flint River.
I have yet to be on the Flint River too.
No, ever.
Like ever.
You've never been on the
I have never fished the Flint River.
You from here?
I know that.
What the fuck?
Well, that's because I just have never had the inclination to Flint.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Now, I will say this. My neighbor down the road has a spot on the Flint River.
Yeah.
And they are constantly catching 3, 4, 5 pound smallmouth.
Sounds like River Stop.
That's what I'm thinking.
You got some GPS coordinates?
Well, I've been trying to hit them up and trying to get them to let us go to that spot. Just let us know where the spot is.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they are slow to give me an answer.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're very slow.
Nobody wants to give up their fishing spot.
No. And I told them, I'm like, look, man, we're not going to go try to fish out your fishing hole.
One time. That's it.
Yeah, just once. That's all we need. Just one time. That's all we want.
Chris Mark says the fish Senko weightless with a swivel, slow falling bait is what they wanted.
They must have hit. Did very well there.
I mean, that one good fish that I got, that's what happened. I was pulling it, kind of just waking it underneath the surface, and then I just stopped reeling and let it fall to take a bite of something. And that's when that 18 and a whatever inch bass that I finally caught, good one, it came up and snagged it.
Yeah.
So that's what I started to do there. Every cast that I was throwing, it didn't work on any other fish.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just the right place at the right time. Sometimes it's just the right place at the right time.
But we were off the water at 10:30.
Yeah, around
Something
10,
like
10:30.
10:30.
Something like that.
Because it was smoldering.
Yeah, it was just way too hot. I mean, it's like your sweat had sweat. You know what I mean? Your sweat was sweating, type of deal.
It was warm.
Yeah, it was
like it is out here right now.
I mean, yeah, but you know, there. I mean, at least we were not in the sun here. You know.
No.
But anyways, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
He says you got to get to Flint before the party kayakers ruin your day, so you got to get out there early.
Yeah, well, we're cool with getting up early.
Yeah. Some days.
We just spots are.
I mean, do a little research and start fingering it out.
Yeah.
I bet little navionics and looking at boat ramps and things, we could probably figure something out.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so.
Just never been to the Flint.
Right. Time for us to go.
I mean, it might be. Not during big bass, though.
No. Well, I mean, I don't know. You catch you a 5-pound smallie out there.
That'd be a good fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it can be done. I just need to know where that spot is.
Come on, Tad.
Come on, Tad. Come on, Deb. Let us know. Don't hate, appreciate.
Right? We'll even give you like dibs, like shout out on the picture.
Yeah.
Look at this thing that he put me on.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, then.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? What else we got going on?
Well, I mean, we kind of did a little bit of a recap there going. One of the things we were going to talk to Lucas about was like help him out with back to the basics. Like if he had any advice for guys out there that maybe didn't have a kayak or a boat or whatever, like all they could do is go bank fishing. You know what I mean? We're going to see if we had any advice for the guys or for you guys, but
we got a few tips, I believe.
Yeah, we do. For us, it's like try to throw parallel when you're out there. Try to throw parallel to the bank,
right?
And, try to find some grass, a grass line, or grass clumps, or something like that. If you're
don't be afraid to throw shallow,
right?
Right against the bank.
Absolutely. I mean, that one fish that I caught Sunday, my kayak was sitting 2 feet from the bank,
right?
And I was throwing parallel to the bank, and I bet I wasn't in 8 to 12 inches of water.
Oh, I bet.
And that fish was probably about 16 inches. So, I mean, that wasn't a big fish.
It was on the shady side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't a dink either. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's all I did. That's for the most part. I mean, I fished other spots, but once I caught that guy, I'm like, I'm just going to stay here and keep doing this.
I mean,
and
it's working.
In that area is where I got most of my hits, my bites, So, yeah, absolutely. Don't be afraid to throw right up smack on the bank.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that's where they're at.
I mean, they're, might be sitting there waiting for something to jump in the water off the bank.
Right. Like a frog or a lizard.
You want it to look as natural as possible. So, don't be afraid to toss up on the bank and pull it into the water.
Right. Absolutely.
Make sure you're using stuff that looks kind of like it should be there as far as colors go. And I mean, if you're bank fishing, especially if it's a pond, keep it simple.
Right.
You know what I mean? Creature bait, lizard bait, something like that, or a worm.
Yeah.
Don't get fancy.
There's no need for that.
Yeah. Chris says, look for the light and dark spots. Throw into the dark spots.
Absolutely.
Money.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's up, Lester?
What's up, Pops? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm going to visit my Pops next week, as a matter of fact.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. Do a little Pickwick fishing?
We might. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of work while we're down there. He's got some things that he wants to get done at that house he's trying to sell. So if you guys know anybody that's in the Florence area over near UNA that needs a house, maybe for rental for college students, or just want to have a second spot or whatever, y'all hit us up, hit me up anyway, and we'll put you in with my Pops.
Right?
Yeah. Need to kind of help him deal with that. You know what I mean?
I mean,
yeah, he's helped me out a lot. So.
I got a thing in the mail telling me a guy wanted to buy my house, and I ain't even on the market.
Well, I guarantee you my pops would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But give him the guy's number and let him call him. And then, the guy goes, all right, what's the address? And he goes, Florence.
Right.
And the guy, what?
Right.
Yeah.
You're 5 minutes.
You got to mess with people.
Yeah. 5 minutes from UNA Stadium. You can't beat that if you're into football.
If you like college football.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as they let them play.
Right. That's going to be the thing. No doubt.
Yeah. Anyway.
So,
light and dark spots.
Right.
Simple baits. Close to the bank. If you don't get nothing up by the bank, start working your way out.
Fan casting.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what fan casting is?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good little back to the basics.
Fan cast.
Yeah. I mean, so like when you're casting, you want to throw, like if you're trying to make fan, like if you said like a
Chinese fan,
little paper fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to make that little cast in that shape, if you will. I kind of like lost for words. Throw out, far left, and then go 3 or 4 feet to that and throw out, and then 3 or 4 feet to that and throw out, so that you kind of create a fan in the water, a look, the shape of a fan in the water. If that makes any sense to anybody.
In your brain.
Yeah. Mental picture of a fan.
Yeah.
On the water, and throw and create that shape with your casts.
Yeah.
Yeah. They call it fan casting.
Yeah. Chad says he'll sell you his place, and it comes with a stock pond.
Oh, I bet you would, buddy.
Yeah.
Deal is, I'm not looking to buy a place.
I mean, if I was able to sell this place, I want to build a place. There's no place out there that I want to buy. I want to build a place.
Right. You want your own space.
Yeah. I already have it all designed in my head.
Your own space to build your own place.
Yep.
Yep.
But I want like 15 acres so that you can have a cabin around the stock pond that I build.
Yeah. All I need is a cabin for one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You can go get that at Walmart.
Absolutely. You get one of those little, Mennonite built places.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think as far as basics go, I think that's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely want to keep it simple, stupid. Use the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid.
What's he trying to say?
Who's that?
Chris.
Like stripping the man's when he's frogging?
That's what I'm saying,
Marks, I need you to do us a favor, buddy. I need you to
try English.
Read that comment to yourself and please explain to us what that means.
I think he's doing talk to text or something.
Are you driving down the road?
Everybody does talk to text. Like it always comes out not quite right.
Right. Dang autocorrect. See, I knew something was wrong with that.
Dang autocorrect mats. I didn't know they made mats.
I didn't either.
That's funny. You still going camping next week too? That's what Scott Adkins is asking. Were you going camping?
I had thought about it.
Oh,
I had thought about it. I thought about going and camping out on the lake and just living off the grid for a couple of days and saying to hell with it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my AC when I sleep too much.
I mean, I got that in my truck if I need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I could sleep in my truck.
Yeah.
If I needed to. But no, I figured I'd go down to my pops and hang out with him for a few days. And he's, like I said, he's got some work he wants to do. And
right.
Then I think him and I is coming up with some fishing plans and stuff like that too. So should be a win-win.
Well, I hate to say it, but it looks like Lucas might not be joining us. I don't know. Haven't heard any.
Well, I mean, if it is, if he does, he does. If he, hopefully he does. But
I will make one announcement. There was we talked about Ryan Lattonville being on next week, but he is rescheduling for August time frame.
Well, all right.
Yeah. The week after that should have the bearded fisherman on.
Bearded fisherman.
Yeah. And hopefully sometime after that, I'll get Mr. Robert Field to finalize plans and we can get him on.
So yeah, we have got some big guys and we're filling up with schedules pretty quick too. So we just feel pretty blessed to be able to do that. You know what I mean? I mean, it's again, going back and looking from where we started 17 weeks ago and just a few short months ago
Right.
to where we are now.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
We've gotten to talk to some really good people already.
absolutely. Absolutely.
And, you never know if you don't ask.
Right. And Marks has promised us he's going to be on this show at some point. What did he say? I will slow down texting. Yeah. Got them fingers going too fast, buddy.
So
I guess
that was a shitty segue. What do we got next?
We got next on the list there, bro. Everyth's done went to crap.
I know. We got so much time when we're not talking to a guest.
I know. And at first, when we first started having guests, we were like, how are we going to fit them in?
Right.
And now it's like, what do we talk about now?
Right. I mean, we got lots of stuff to talk about.
I
We're
mean,
usually trying to cram it in after talking to somebody. But
right. Oh, yeah. We could talk for days.
Just,
Just
cool to ask some questions or
yeah.
hear another point of view.
Right. I guess we'll go into the Venom Tackle Highlight of the week.
Chris says he'll come next week if open. I mean, it's open.
It is now officially open.
It is now officially closed.
Yeah.
We'll have Chris Marks on the show next week.
Next.
Hey! Where's the...
Tuesday, July 14th, Twisted Hooks presents Chris Marks from the NACA, North Alabama Kayak Anglers Board of Directors.
Yeah. Mr. MC Norris. What's up, guys? Watched you a couple times and would love to have your support. Check out our group at Fishing for Autism series, a movement we're working for autism in the fishing community.
I mean, that's cool.
I mean, I can see fishing being a great for some folks in the autism community. I mean, they like to focus on something, and that would make them great fishermen.
Right.
Lester asked when we want a real fisherman on the show.
Well, come on up, Pops.
Yeah, get on it. Lester, you're welcome. Time.
Anytime you want, man.
So what do you got for Venom Tackle Highlight?
We have the 5-inch salty sling.
Salty sling.
This guy right here.
If you ain't seen that thing, people would say it looks like a Sanko.
Yep.
But it's a stick bait.
It's a stick bait.
And it's in green watermelon with red flake.
Yep, that's exactly it.
That is the color, son.
Yep. That is the color that most people's going to throw around this time of year. Venom makes them in many different colors. But that one was probably going to be for our area, your top color, I would say. Would you agree or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, around here, you can't go wrong with that color.
Yeah.
We're froze. 1 second.
We're coming back with the audio, or we're on with the audio. We're coming back with the video. And if you wanted to order yourself some Venom lures, we actually have a discount code.
Say what?
We have a discount code where you can save money on your order, and you can only get that through Twisted Hooks.
That's right.
Yep. You want to let them know what that code is, bro?
That is Get Twisted.
Yeah. Is it all caps?
Yeah.
It's all caps. Yeah.
All caps.
So you go to Venom, you pick out your stuff. They're going to ask you if you have a promo or a discount code.
That's right.
You type in
Get Twisted.
All caps, and they're going to save
10%.
10%.
That's right.
Off the bat. No questions asked.
Only because you listened to us two fools.
That's right. That's all you got to do.
I will say, for the beginners out there, another little beginner tip. If you ain't seen it, they make little rubber O-rings about the exact same outer diameter of these kind of baits, stick baits. If you use the little tool to put the O-ring on the worm, that worm will save you. It'll work through more fish than if you just stuck a wacky rig hook straight through the bait.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll save you lures. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll last you longer, which saves you money in the long run. Yeah, Ryan. It's a little warm. It's only 94 degrees in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweat rolling down my butt like the Niagara. I didn't say Viagra, Ryan. Don't even go there. I said Niagara, like as in falls. Like sweat is falling down my crack, like the Niagara.
Be a little more descriptive. I don't think we got it.
Little warm.
All right. So go to www.venomlures.com. That's where you get that stuff. Their soft plastics are awesome.
Yeah, they are money.
Awesome.
They are money.
And if you ain't got any, you might want to get some of that buzztail shad.
Yeah.
Green with old shiner, because damn it, son. I mean, 90% of my fish in the past month, the past 4 weeks, have been on that.
Yeah. I mean, this dude over here is catching fish left and right. And I'm like, what are you throwing? What color are you throwing?
I got my tongue hanging right.
Yeah. I mean, I know we're throwing venom because that's what we do.
Right.
But I didn't know what color he was throwing and what he was throwing. You know what I mean?
It just flat out works, man. I don't know what it is. That one bait is the right color, the right size. Because I tried the 5.5 inch. I told you about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get nothing.
Right.
But that 4.5 inch, they're all over it.
Yeah. It's the right color, has the right actions, the right size. They love it.
They love it. I love them for loving my lure.
Right. You get venom, you get bit.
Yeah, sorry, I was taking a drink.
Yeah, it's all good. I saw that at my peripherals.
I'm on my second bag of 50. That's how many of those I've used and how many fish I have worn out.
Right. In just about
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm
catching fish.
They work.
You're catching fish.
And it's not like that's the only thing I'm throwing. Like I try a bunch of other stuff because I'm like, well, maybe they'll, like this or that or whatever, you know what I mean? And then after nothing else works and I've been throwing for an hour and ain't got a bite, I'm like, all right, let's go back to the shiner, man. And bam, I'm getting fish. So, I mean, like, why not throw it?
It's like them bass are underneath the water going, nah, I'll pass.
I think so.
Nah, I'll pass. Nah, I'll pass. Oh, he's got that Venom 4.5 inch buzztail shad. Oh, wham! Yeah. I got to eat that thing.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it works.
It just works. It's just like our CBD pain cream over here that we get from Catch Some Relief.
Dude.
It just works.
I was ruined.
Yeah.
Like so we did the 4th of July at Amanda's parents.
Yeah.
And I went down. They turned that whole backyard to the left of the pool.
Yeah.
From the top of the very top of the hill by the trees, all the way down to that wood thing by the creek.
Yeah.
Was a slip and slide.
Yeah.
So between that and then fishing,
right,
I was hurting
bad. Yeah.
And I have been deep in my can of Catch Some Relief cream. I've had it all over my body.
Yeah. That stuff just works, man. Shout out to Trinity Mueller over there, man.
Guess what we have for that?
What do we have for that?
We have a discount code.
We do have a discount code. Yeah. What is our discount code?
15% off.
Yeah. So if you need to catch some relief.
Yeah.
Right.
It is.
Yeah.
Twisted Hook 15. All caps.
And that'll get you 15% off of that.
That's right.
Only for watching us crazy fools over here.
That's right.
Yeah.
So catch you some relief.
That's right.
Plus, with the past two guys that we had on the show were pro staff for Catch From Relief because they believe in it.
Right.
It's not just us.
Right. They use it. It works for them too. I mean, it's not just us. You know what I mean? It's good stuff, y'all. I'm telling you. It never hurts to try something, right?
Oh, no.
So if you got pain.
Well, it depends. If you're trying to play Rochambeau, it might hurt.
I mean, yeah, you know.
If you're trying a stun gun.
Yeah, that's probably going to hurt.
It might hurt.
Yeah.
Catch Some Relief won't hurt you.
It won't hurt you. It's going to help you.
Unless you put it in your pee hole, but I still don't think that would hurt you.
You may not be able to feel it for a little bit, but, you know.
Whatever works.
Yeah. Or, yeah. So, yeah.
MC Norris says Catch Some Relief works great. Trinity Relieves has some good product.
Sure does.
Melinda and Ryan said the same thing. They both use it.
It's just good stuff, y'all. I mean, you don't get no more basic than that.
If it helps inflammation, that's gonna in turn gonna help the pain.
Right.
It ain't a cure all, but damn it, any edge I can get is an advantage.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob rolls of fifth. What is it? What's rolls of fifth?
Did Rob drink the fifth?
Does he plead the fifth? Did he roll 5 times? What happened?
Rolls in the fifth spot? Rolls fifth, maybe?
He says MC Norris says he's a tree climber for a living. Damn. That's hard work.
You must be young, guy.
Rob rolls off fifth.
He rolls off
So,
of fifth place.
so he starts in fifth, is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that's
Third row inside.
I think that's what he means by that. Yeah.
I mean, speak English, man.
Well, I mean, a lot of these guys aren't racers, you know, like I know Ryan and you and Pops Coughlin and all you guys grew up with dirt track racing and stuff
I ain't
like that.
never heard that, though.
Oh, well, I thought you knew exactly what.
No, that's why I was all questioning him. Like, what the hell is rolls of fifth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know. He says 33 years old, climbing trees for a living.
Yep. Still.
I am going to turn 40 next month, and I could not climb trees for a living.
No.
No.
I'm just going to. No.
No. Not unless those trees had elevators. That's all.
I mean, if they had a built-in ladder, you know.
I mean, those little belts with the right shoes, it is a lot easier.
Yeah.
But that's like horrible on my knees, and I can't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Me and my injuries that I've had.
My hat off to you, sir.
Yeah. Indeed. Good on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So good luck, Rob.
Yeah.
I guess I'm feeling like he starts in fifth place,
Right.
which is really good for the points leader.
Right.
He must have qualified good.
You're right.
Yeah.
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 So.
He was shamming. He let somebody else get four other people get ahead of him.
Yeah. Well, he's just letting them, you know.
He did say he was changing the car to black and yellow instead of black and red, because black and yellow is his colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, he said, I'll wait till I lose to change the paint. And I said, shit, you're never going to lose, so you might as well paint it now.
Right.
Right. Melinda says Ryan can't type. And Nora says it's rough on the whole body, but it's fun. Yeah, man.
Well,
I mean,
that's the deal, man.
climb a tree, look for fishing spots.
I mean, as long as, you know, as long as you like what you're doing.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah. That just sounds hard. I'm getting tired just thinking about it.
yeah, me too.
And I mean, I am out of shape, but that just sounds hard. Car's red, white, and blue for this race. Well, that's cool. He must have changed it for the old 4th weekend.
Must have.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, man. And we kind of talked a little bit earlier about bank fishing, and that's where our next segment is back to the basics.
We already did that.
We did that, so that's it.
Get across that off, man.
Yeah,
We did the back to the. I even had the banner up.
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It was a joke. See if you're paying attention. You know.
Chris Mark says he's going to try punching grass this week. New to me. Got 65-pound braid and pull them out, maybe. You know, that's exactly what I was thinking about doing Sunday morning, because we were in all the lily pads and the sun was actually coming out and it was getting super hot.
Yeah.
So I was like, they're probably retreating under all these lily pads for shade or whatever. I didn't have my electronics on, so I wasn't quite sure how deep it was, but I know that whole area is pretty reasonably shallow.
Right.
But I was like, I got some new punch weights that I've never thrown punching gear at all. You know what I mean? Like, it just wasn't I didn't know how to do it.
Right.
So now I know how to do it, and I got all the stuff to do it right, and I just didn't do it. But I think that's going to be the key to this coming up month, is just, getting through the grass, get to the fish.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. You're going to have to find them for sure. They're not going to be like, hey, come, throw a hook at my mouth. It's not going to work that way this next month, because it's going to be hotter than balls down here.
Yeah. What's the weather up there? Ryan says it's hot up there too, but they didn't go fishing, but Rob did. Did Rob catch him anything? Because last time he went, he told me he skunked.
Yeah, let us know.
What you got over there, bro?
Upcoming events.
That's it.
That's all we got.
Let me tell you about one upcoming event.
What we got upcoming?
Go to Jeremy Coughlin Fishing, Instagram or Facebook, and you'll see a Venom Lures and Catch and Relief giveaway.
Boom!
I'm talking giveaway. Biggin. Like over $120 worth of stuff.
Boom.
And if you're a pond fisherman, this is for you because it is the pond fisherman package. Everything you need. Everything you need except rod, reel, and line. So.
And the desire to go do it.
Yeah. I mean, everything you need. It's in that bag over there.
Yeah.
The one all wrapped up.
This guy?
All that stuff. Yeah. I'm talking weights, baits, hooks, everything. Yeah. It's a hell of a deal. Anyway.
And you're going to give that away for free?
For free.
And what are they?
I mean, they got to follow the rules.
What are the rules?
Okay. So they got to what? Follow my Instagram. Ooh, got a hiccup. Follow my Instagram.
Okay.
Right. And then like that Instagram post.
Okay.
Okay. And then follow our YouTube, my YouTube, but our YouTube, right?
Yeah.
It was just easier for us to have one YouTube account.
Sure.
That's it to enter, right?
That's it.
If their YouTube name was like different than their, whatever name that they did the post on, then they just had to send me a screenshot of them subscribed.
Right.
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 So here's what I found a bunch of people doing though.
What's that?
Well, they would subscribe long enough to take a screenshot and send it to me and then unsubscribe.
Really?
Yeah. So, like when there is a winner chosen, they have to meet the stipulations. So I'll go check to make sure that the screenshot that they sent me with the username is still subscribed.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they also get bonus entries for going and following Venom Lures Instagram and for following Catch Some Relief Instagram.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they get bonus entries for every 3 people they tag in the comments. So, I mean, if you know a lot of folks, you could get a shitload of entries.
Right. That's cool, man.
What happened to the flag? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Get off me. Oh, I set it on the chair because I was fixing things. Here we go.
There it is.
There it is. Where we get that flag from?
We got that flag from Ron and Melinda Coughlin on demand decals.
That's right.
Sent that for Natalie Smith that we're going to be doing a Burns Victims tournament, fishing tournament for on September 19th at Madison County Lake.
Yeah. Let's just throw it up there now and talk about
Might
it.
as well.
Yeah. Where's the flyer? There we go. Boom.
Boom.
Yeah. Find this on Twisted Hooks fishing page, the North Alabama Kayak Anglers page, on Jeremy Coughlin fishing page, on CP Hatton page.
Yep.
Pretty much anywhere you can find us, you can find this tournament.
That's right. It's September 19th.
Yep.
It's for a very good cause. I mean,
Right.
who that are here been like Scott Atkins, Melinda and Ryan, Ma Coughlin. All you guys know about it. You've seen it 1,000 times.
They're sick of hearing about it.
But people like Mr. Norris over there, I think this is his first time here. He checked that out too.
He said he had been here a couple times, but
yeah.
Chris Marks has something. Oh shit! I'll be right back.
Yeah. Chris Marks says NACA has a last-minute demo to try out. The most expensive kayak to test is this. The most expensive kayak to test is this Saturday in Decatur with Apex. So Eric Jackson is bringing it to town for a few hours to demo. Still a prototype, but we've seen those Apex.
I see Chad Hoover on it in the video.
Yeah, Chad Hoover.
Yeah, he's the CEO of Kayak Bass Fishing.
Yeah, CEO of Kayak Bass Fishing. Chad Hoover's been on the Apex. That's cool, Marks, man. That is really cool. 9 to 1, same place as NACA Demo Day. So that's over at Day Use Park in Decatur. I've watched the video for the Apex. I mean, to me, it looks like a spaceship. It's very sleek, looks aerodynamic. It looks futuristic, if you will.
Man, I'm all about it having a sleek design and going through the water super nice and all that kind of stuff. But it just didn't look like an average kayaker could buy it and customize it the way they wanted.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what we were.
You know what I mean?
You know, I think they said this thing's going to retail for like $8,000.
Yeah, $8,000.
Yeah.
So, like, if I bought an $8,000 kayak, some bitch better have every bell and whistle that I could want in a fishing kayak, and I should be able to set it up however I want.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it looked like a big paddleboard on steroids, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was all super molded together, and I'm sure it's all light because it was carbon fiber. You know what I mean? And I dig that. That's probably why it's so expensive. But
right.
I bet it is stupid light. But it just didn't look like it had all, like you couldn't just customize it very easy.
Right. One thing I did like about it is that it didn't have scupper holes.
Right.
It was just formed to where the water, if it got into the boat or yak or whatever, it would just kind of roll out the back of it or whatever. So that was probably pretty cool. It looked fairly neat, to me, but I mean, I don't know, man.
Chris is saying it's a good demo or a good op for video.
It is a good op for video.
What's he say? This Saturday?
Yeah, it's this Saturday from 9 to 1 over at the place to do the demo days.
9 to 1.
Yep.
Well, I can't commit at this moment because I don't know what time the wedding is that I have to go to.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, if that thing's in the afternoon, that would be a great video op.
Yeah, very well. It's
might actually turn the camera on this time too.
Yeah.
Fucking retard. I have, like, I spent all this time, making sure I got all the right things and doing it right, and the batteries are charged, and thinking about what I'm gonna say and whatever. And we get out there and do that whole stability challenge, and I never when I hit the button, but it never started recording.
Right.
I was so pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah.
Shannon recorded that thing on her cell phone.
Yeah.
Because she was the only other one.
Yeah.
I was pretty let down on myself, but we got it up. It's not a great video, but it's a video.
It's a video. Yeah. You get to see my dumbass falling in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Won't confirm or deny whether that was on purpose.
Eric Jackson is the guy, right? He's the one that developed it. He's the one that made Jackson Kayak and then left.
Yeah, left or
is he Ken?
No, he's the guy.
He's the guy.
Yeah, he's the guy.
I couldn't remember what his first name was. I just knew his last name was Jackson.
Yeah, no, he's the guy. I'm not sure all the details about why he left or how he left Jackson, but
I mean, it's a sexy looking boat.
Yeah,
kayak, whatever you want to call it.
It doesn't
feel like it's a what do they call? What are those ones that are made to have a gas motor and all that kind of stuff? A skiff.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just a really sexy skiff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just me.
Right.
Scott says he's going to mortgage his house so he can get one with a mini power pole.
Right.
Oh, he's seen videos with a mini power pole and Torpedo.
Well, that's cool.
I mean, the Torpedo is awesome.
It is awesome.
And honestly, that's what I want. So my motor on my kayak that I use for when we're practicing and reconning and doing stuff, it died. And I really want a damn Torpedo. But whew, it's twice as expensive as my kayak was.
I know.
That thing's crazy.
Yeah. As much money into these kayaks as you're getting into bass boats. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I don't know. It is cool. It's just nice to be able to go fast. But I mean, for that kind of money, why not do what Scott did and just go get a gas motor?
Right.
You got a little Honda 2.3, had less than 100 hours on it or some crap. Like, it was brand new.
Right.
You got it for way cheaper than what it's supposed to go for.
Right.
Yeah. Like, you have no idea how jealous I am, Scott. I've been talking about doing that for a long time, man.
Right.
Like when we're out scouting, there ain't no reason we couldn't put a gas motor on it and go because our new canoes are made for that.
Right.
Hell, they sell one on the website for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm all about. I love the idea of being able to scout places and not be able to call myself noodle arms at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, here's the whole deal. I mean, if you're in a kayak and you want to go a good distance away from where you had to put in at, you know, you want to be able to get to your spot and be able to fish and not have, like you said, a noodle arm by the time you get there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to paddle for 2 miles or whatever and get there and be out of breath and dead.
Right.
Because I want to be able to fish. You know?
Mr. Norris, we are in Harvest, Alabama, which is in the Huntsville, Alabama area.
Correct.
Northern Alabama. Scott says he's just waiting on his extension handle for the test out that motor. But yeah, he got lucky on that one.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, he sent me pictures and I was elated. You know how I get when like you catch a fish? Like that was how I felt, man.
Yeah.
I was like a proud papa. Like, yeah, that's my boy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've been talking about putting a gas motor on my thing for a long time, but I didn't because my trolling motor was good. You know what I mean? Like it was working for me.
Right.
And now my trolling motor's dead, so I'm thinking about a gas motor again.
Right. Right.
I will say, like some of those other tournaments, KBF and the BASS. I don't know if the Alabama one will allow it, but that national one that I did, Logan Martin, they allowed it.
Right.
They allowed it. So, I mean, if you had a gas motor on there, that's a whole nother thing. You know what I mean? They wouldn't allow a gas motor, but a trolling motor was okay.
Right.
I mean, you know, the guys that argue about it, I could throw the same argument against pedals. Like, I haven't seen a pedal kayak that couldn't beat a trolling motor.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
and they sure as hell beat us paddling guys.
And it's the same thing. The reason I don't have pedals is because it's almost as much as I paid for my kayak.
Right.
I mean, $1,200. That's I guess that is as much as I paid for my kayak.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were $1,599 and I got a deal, $1,200.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the pedals are $11.99 or something like that. They may be the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I mean, do I need them that bad? You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. $300 on an electric trolling motor and I'm moving.
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't know. Chris says he still like old school paddle fishing, not knocking motors or pedals. I mean, I don't knock it. I don't badmouth any of it. I think if you have the ability to get something, then go ahead. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm still going to fish my ass off against you, and it doesn't matter if you have a motor, pedals, paddle, or, you know, up Shit's Creek without one. It don't matter. I'm going to fish what I fish.
Right.
So the people that argue about it, you know, it's just something to argue about. Scott Atkins says 625, 3-year warranty also. Oh, that's what he got his new canoe for. I think he got his from somebody that was selling it.
That's what he got.
$625. Oh, maybe that's the motor.
Yeah, probably the motor.
The motor.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, because it was almost brand new, so it's still got a 3-year warranty. Ocoee Lake only has limited ramps and want to go everywhere on that lake, so that's why you got the motor. Yeah, that's cool. Norris is from North Vernon, Indiana. You'd like to get an F4A tournament going? What's F4A? F4A. I'm not familiar with F4A. You're going to throw that in there, comments there for us, Mr. Norris. But going in our neck of the woods for local autism. Oh, that's the charitable organization, I think. It's like a
Fish for Autism.
Fish for. Oh, there you go. Look at that. It's late in the day.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to mess all up like that. And he says, check out the group, join if you want to, and hit me up. Let's get something going. So is there already a local chapter? Is that what you're saying? I mean, if that's it, man, we can bring them on the show and talk about something.
Right.
Yeah. Ryan got in a kayak, Rob's kayak, for the first time last weekend.
How'd you like it?
He got in a kayak, I should say, for the first time ever.
How'd you like it?
Did you get wet? That's all I'm asking.
Did you go in the drink?
Yeah. Mr. Norris, if they have a local chapter, man, throw it in the comments and I'll get to it later. I usually get to the comments after the show or tomorrow and try to respond to any questions I might have missed or whatever. But yeah, I mean, if there's a local chapter, there's no reason we can't talk to somebody.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Did you catch any fish, Ryan? You got in a kayak to go fishing? Or are you doing everything you could not to get wet? He says he liked it and didn't get wet.
Well, there you go,
I
buddy.
mean, as hot as it is, getting wet ain't such a bad thing.
Right.
It's when it's cold as shit out that you don't want to get wet.
And then the fact, make sure you don't lose anything.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to do like take everything off the yak and go do a flip the new canoe and try to flip it back over challenge.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah. Ryan didn't fish, but he didn't get wet.
Well,
So either way, it's a successful day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you can be around water and not have a fishing pole. That's just me. I'm OCD. Didn't fish, just went on the lake with the kids. Right on, man.
Yeah.
What lake?
That's cool.
Little Wall? That's probably why you didn't fish.
Because there ain't no fish in
There
Little
ain't
Wall?
no fish in there. Well, Scott is saying that maybe Mr. Norris meant if we wanted to get one going, maybe we're the people. I mean,
Man,
I won't say that we're the people. We behind the scenes, we got a lot going on. I don't mind helping somebody else out,
Right.
But running a whole nother thing, I cannot say that I have time for that. And that sounds horrible. I ain't trying to, bring down anything on you, but damn it, man. I already get naughty looks every day for the amount of time I spend on things. Oh, yeah. The humidity was what made it horrible. It's not that it was that hot, because it really wasn't hot till like what, 8:39,
yeah.
and it was probably damn 87, 90 degrees.
Right.
But that humidity, I mean, I was like, phew, it's hard to breathe, man.
That humidity gave us humid titties. You know what I mean? It was hot.
Humid titties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boob sweat.
Boob sweat. We had moob sweat going on, man. It was and sweat from everywhere else too.
Autism community connection. All right, man, I'll check it out and see what's going on. I will not commit to being the head of anything else at the moment because my plate is full. But I commend you for trying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all about bringing people on and let's talk and let's, get the word out and all that kind of stuff. But man, spearheading something is hard. It's hard work. I feel like I'm falling short on the things I am spearheading right now. So I'm doing everything I can not to puke right now. I'll tell you the truth, Scott.
Yeah, me too. We may have to cut this.
The only reason I'm drinking this is because it's cold.
We may have to cut this show short this week, and I apologize for that, but I am not feeling it right now. I don't know if I've gotten too hot
or froze
or what.
Chris Mark says I avoided the trigger word. What's the trigger word?
Marks, let us know what the trigger word is, because apparently we have forgotten what it is.
You don't know either?
Obviously not. No.
Okay. Thought maybe you knew. It's fine. Oh, yeah. Elsa. We got it. Yeah, man, like I said, no disrespect. I just, got a crap load on my plate. And I've served with a bunch of guys, and their motto was, I never bite off more than I can chew, but I've been chewing for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're good at taking big bites, and I am definitely in that crowd. I am good at taking really big bites and going balls to the wall into something. And I think my balls are against the wall. Like there's no balls left.
Right.
I'll use whatever avenue I got to help you out, man. That's as much as I can promise. Oh, shoot. I got a 26-year-old autistic male living in my couch right now.
Yep.
Yeah. I've taught him how to fish. He could be our cheerleader.
He'd be a pretty tall cheerleader, but
I mean,
and
all we got to do is dress him up.
And he don't have the big enough boobs for it, but hey, you know,
I mean,
it is what it is.
They make silicone everything.
We could dress him up like a big largemouth fish.
Get some water balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then try to pop them with
throwing baits at it.
Paintball or something. You know what I mean?
Hit him in the boob with.
How do you live on the couch? Well, I don't know. Ask Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a great job. I mean, I'll give him crap, but you know, he went through a pretty horrible experience.
He sure did.
Yeah, you know, he's like any young man trying to find interested opposite sex, and the opposite sex lured him into a house, and two guys beat the holy shit out of him with baseball bats.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Stole everything from him, all $7 he had in his pocket. And broke his orbital socket, broke his nose, cracked some ribs, cracked his jaw. I mean, they did a number on him. So, I mean, I get living on the couch, but I'm still going to give him shit for it.
Wouldn't be like us if we didn't.
Right. That's how. Just so you know.
Yeah.
That's a bad day. I know.
Yeah, that was a bad day.
Didn't even get the tip in, man. I mean, what the shit? Anyway. All right. One for everyone can support is go to bankrobbers.com and order some sunglasses from our sponsor. 10% is donated to Fish for Autism. That's cool, man. That's cool.
It is.
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard about our solar bat, but we are pro staff for them, and they have been doing. I think it just ended actually last week.
For Aaron.
Yeah, helping out Aaron Martins, who was diagnosed with brain cancer, and not only did the people get 20% off their order, but 20% of the purchase also went to Aaron Martins to help with medical bills and stuff. So we're all about helping people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I do like the bank robbers the people that have bank robbers on their Instagram or Facebook or whatever, because they always got fish in their hands. So I dig that.
Definitely cool, man. No doubt.
Yeah. All right. What else we got there, brah? Is that it?
That's it, man.
So, you know, we got Big Bass month for NACA all month.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're doing our best to get. I mean, I'm on the board. You're not even doing it this month, are you?
No, I'm out this month.
Kyle's in it. He's talked about, you know, actually trying because he's in 15th in points.
Right.
If you don't believe Venom Lures baits work, they helped me move up 40 places in the last couple tournaments.
Right.
That's big. That's big to me. What else we got? Yeah, we got Chris Marks on the show next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, Mr. Marks.
On the 18th, we got ICKA.
Yep.
Walker Lake.
Walker Lake. Yep.
Yeah. What else we got? The 21st, we got the Bearded Beast.
Bearded Beast to be here, or
and then that following weekend is Real Crazy on Terrapin Creek. So that's the next few weeks. Mr. North says you guys are awesome. Bank Robbers is a great company. Thank you guys.
We appreciate you, man.
I mean, we're all in this stuff together. You know,
Right.
We help you, you help us. That's all it is. We're just trying to make sure that everybody kind of gets some support.
Right.
The support that we give, you know, is all we can do.
Right.
I mean, I do know some. Cody is a veg right now. I do know somebody with autism, but I mean, I wouldn't say that he's really affected. You know what I mean? Like he's a mild case. He's a high functioning autistic. So I mean, I feel like he's just a little bit off sometimes, maybe socially awkward, but like he can work, he can think, he can, you know, I shouldn't say think. He can see things, you know, like most of us see things. I know autistics see things very different and usually much better.
Right.
Like they don't see all the BS. You know what I mean? They see
right.
right through it. So, to the people that are really affected, I hope that we get the support through this.
Right.
And if you're in the North Alabama area, man, or find yourself up here around September, come fish with us.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, I think Lucas is not in tonight.
I would agree.
It's been over an hour.
Right.
I don't know if maybe he dropped his phone in the lake or something, man. I don't know. I know he's practicing and all that kind of stuff for a tournament. So maybe we'll reschedule, hopefully.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But if you guys know some, I don't know if you saw the poll that I put out, but I asked who you guys thought were like the top 3 most influential kayak anglers to you. You know what I mean? Like everybody's different. If there was like somebody in the kayak world that you thought would be the perfect person to have on the show, that's what I was looking for. Because then I start blowing up their emails and blowing up their Instagrams and stuff going, hey man, look at me. Hey man, look at me. Come on our show. You know what I mean? Squeaky wheel gets oiled.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I don't know what the deal is between the boat fishermen and the kayak fishermen, but the kayak fishermen are really slow to respond. Yeah, like really slow. But they've started to trickle in, and as you can see from the guest list, we're working on it. But if you know of somebody that you want to see, I will chase them down. Yeah. Mr. North says that they're working on Ohio River Catfish Tournament, August 1st at Milton, Kentucky Ramp. And we'd love to come support y'all in Alabama. I mean, I would like bucket list is Kentucky Lake.
Yeah, for me too.
At some point, I want to get up to Kentucky Lake. And it's not that crazy far.
No, it's not. We talked about that a week or so ago, man. And
4 or 5 hours, something
something like that.
I can't remember what it was, but
we just do a weekend thing and just go.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
Matt Bell will be on the show. No, he doesn't have a kayak, but still good fisherman. I mean, anybody can be a good fisherman at that pond, son.
Right, for real.
Right. The fact that y'all didn't catch a fish is blasphemy. I don't even think he tried.
Well,
Ryan and Taylor were just sitting down watching you, Melinda, fish all day.
Right.
Broke reel my butt.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You got scared. Just kidding.
Yeah, Chris, we'll see you next Tuesday. If you don't have my address by like 2 days from now, hit me up and remind me because I might have forgot.
Yeah.
I'm like that. At the end of the day, my brain starts to shut off. Scott Atkins, Fluke Master. I agree, man.
Yeah,
I've actually already reached out to him and have failed to get a response. I've actually hit him up a few times. What do you mean, Tony Stewart? Really? You ever seen Tony Stewart fish or get on a kayak? Come on. Anyway, weirdo.
You know who's over there laughing right
What's his
now?
name? Gene Jennings?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I have. I've blasted that dude up. I have hit up Chad Hoover because I do think he's extremely influential. He's the owner, CEO, whatever of Kayak Bass Fish. You know what I mean? So that's one of the biggest wide kayak tournament series that we have. So I feel like he's been very influential, and he does vlogs and he does videos and how-tos and DIYs and fishing, and I mean the guy's awesome. So he's kind of like the kayak personality I'm trying to emulate myself.
Yeah.
Because he just does it all. He's very knowledgeable. Mr. North says, look me up, send a friend request. I'd like to keep in touch and hope we can have you fish with us someday. I mean, I'm in, man.
Yeah, we're in. No doubt.
We try to touch with all the listeners, no matter where they're at. We got people everywhere.
Yeah. All across the United States.
You never know, man. You never know when we'll get that golden ticket to be a national level angler and, you know, be able to just travel and fish.
Right.
I mean, I would love that.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
It would be awesome. Anyway, Mr. Norris, thank you for being here, and thank you for throwing your cause out there. Well, hopefully we can support that the right way.
Right.
I think that's it.
As bad as I hate to.
I think that's it.
So it's just super hot, really hot. I just don't feel it real good right now.
Oh, he's cool. Scott said he went to Rome, Georgia, and saw Mr. Gene. I saw him down at I saw him and Chad Hoover and damn it, what's her name? The blonde chick that kicks all our asses. I saw all the big names down at that very first BASS tournament in Logan Martin. It was actually really cool for me, even though I didn't do that good. It was just cool to be around that level of competitiveness. Yeah. I was going to say ship, but that didn't work out.
Yeah.
It probably sounded like shit. Anyway, I don't know where Tag and Tails is. He's probably making some damn karaoke videos.
Probably. You're out there trying to hook one.
Hopefully he's fishing. But yeah, it was just a really cool tournament. Really cool tournament to be around all those people that I've been like watching YouTube videos of and watching fish and, you know, seeing how they make content and what they do.
Right.
So it was cool to be in that company. Yeah. Anyway, get off my soapbox.
Good, bro.
We appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
Thanks for being here. I know it was a short show, but after 2.5 hour shows for the last couple of weeks, I'm sure you're happy with that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night.
Oh,
what?
I did forget. This coming weekend, Tennessee Valley Fishing Expo, Fishing and Hunting Expo. I don't know where. Oh, at the Von Braun.
Yeah, at the VBC.
So Huntsville, VBC Fishing Expo this weekend. That's cool. Maybe we'll be able to hit a little bit of that and get some Apex video. I don't know, man. We're going to try. Chris, I appreciate you giving us the shout out for having the opportunity to come out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Love you guys too. See you later.
Get out there and hook one.
Tie lines.